So last time I made a video about this guy, the Logitech G Cloud. I wanted to try this out because obviously the Steam Deck is pretty appealing as far as, you know, it being priced at like $400 at the as a starting point. When I bought this, it was a little bit cheaper, so I just wanted to test it out, and now I'm fully hands-on. I'm in. I was thinking about getting the Steam Deck, and I still might, but ASUS came not too long ago, came out with a handheld of their own called the ROG Ally. Legitimately, without knowing much of anything, 120 hertz, I'm interested. You got my attention. Because, like, really? Since their announcement, there's been a bunch of coverage as far as it, but as far as, you know, the time of this posting, there's only been 2 YouTubers who've been able to get their hands on prototypes. They both have their respective videos. I'm going to link them below because honestly, just seeing their hands on is still mind-boggling. I do have a quick bullet point list of things that we know about the ROG Ally at this time. So we got an Xbox button layout as far as where the A, B, and XY buttons are going to be. Their menu buttons. Button that switches between the game to Windows. We also have a command center button, which lets you change performance modes, the control mode, keyboard, FPS limiter, resolution. I saw refresh rate, brightness. In the back, there's also 2 back buttons as well as 2 openings for fans. Going back to the front, you see 2 RGB ring lights. The sticks themselves are not Hall effect, which shouldn't really hurt you, but they can be subjected to drift. So, you know, 7-inch 1080p screen, 16:9 aspect ratio, and apparently that screen goes pretty bright, even more so than you would ever need it to. But I guess if you do take it outside, then you definitely need the bright screen. On the top, there's a headphone jack, there's a micro SD slot, there's a USB port, there's a fingerprint scanner, there's a Pacific port for their XG Mobile. Then, yeah, we know that this thing docks as well. The last thing we know is that we can sign up to be notified of when pre-orders are available through Best Buy in this case. It actually promotes Game Pass as well, and that's it. So obviously we're missing a couple of elements that we'd love to know about, such as like the battery life. How competitive is that? We only know just by word of mouth that is going to be competitive on that. It's also going to be pretty competitive as far as the price point. So we know that the Steam Deck is priced around $400 as like its starting point, but then as you go and expand the storage quite a bit to faster storage, it does jump quite a bit. Good price point for the ROG Ally. Obviously it won't be $400 because that's a little too for what the system boasts. Maybe not 400. I think it'd be crazy if they set it to like 500. That's legitimately competing with the standard like consoles, Xbox and PlayStation. So maybe a good competitive price point would be like $600 to $700. I couldn't really tell you because like the pricing of a PC has varied quite a lot and really has a lot of like variation as far as the price point, as far as like what the components are being placed into your machine. You can really cheap out and you can still kind of cut some corners here and there, but as far as like getting like really good performance consistently on this handheld, you're putting a lot into it. Yeah, so far that's all we really know about the ROG Ally. So what are your thoughts? Has anything for the ROG Ally piqued your interest at all? When we get more info in regards to it being available or just simply like some new updates, I'll be sure to let you all know. But in the meantime, we're just kind of wait and see. So guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you guys are interested at all, please feel free to subscribe to the Tanuki Media channel. And if you guys are interested at all, you can check out the, I guess, I'm not sure if I can really call it a review, but it's definitely my first impressions playing around with the G Cloud right here. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So take care, everybody.